Welcome to the Wealth and Health channel. This series is the Rags to Riches Radical Health Journey. And I'm Nicole Young, and this is
Elio Scuderi.
And we are your hosts as well as participants on this particular journey. Maybe we'll be participants on every journey.
Maybe.
Except for the radical sex ones. No.
Free your body and your mind. One, two, three. Bounce. Bounce.
In this video series, you will have the opportunity to follow us as we are guided on a journey to making radical changes in the choices of food that we eat. Anybody who's had a debilitating illness knows that when you don't have your health, you really don't have the bandwidth to do much of anything, let alone having the impact that you want to have in the world. In the busyness and craziness of our modern world, very important aspects to our health and well-being get pushed way down on the priority list. We are going to be pushing that back and inviting things in, such as making healthy food choices and taking the time to not only digest those food, but to digest things in our lives such as grief and loss and traumas. And also doing this in community and taking the time to really be present and available and with the people that we love in our lives.
We'll be posting a video at least once a week, so you can stay tuned and watch our progress as we move along. You'll get to see how we are progressing week by week and sharing in our successes and failures and ultimately succeeding through the program.
Let's talk about wealth. This channel is Wealth and Health, and I have redefined wealth for myself, and it has been a 6-year journey to that redefinition. You see, 6 years ago, I was working so hard and I abandoned myself and my needs to such a degree that my feet stopped working. For 6 months, they were in so much pain and nobody could have come up with why. On top of that, I couldn't even remember my grandma's name, and all these things and systems were breaking down. But I caught it. And even though I had the most financial wealth at that time, I can honestly say that it's the poorest in health and vitality and joy that I have ever felt in my life. So, wealth here is very much inextricably tied to health. And now, 5 years later, I am finally ready to focus on my physical health through the foods that I eat. And that's what this journey is about for me.
I want to heal my gut. I feel like my gut's been running me my entire life, and specifically sweet foods. And that really stems from emotional programming that I got when I was young that said, when I'm a good boy, not only do I get treats, but I get sweet treats. And so I've developed a habit that all through my life, I expect that sweet component to be in my life. Otherwise, I probably just don't feel good about myself. There's something lurking underneath that's constantly dictating how much extra food that I eat every meal. And that, to me, I recognize as a mini betrayal. Every single time I eat, I'm going beyond a point where I'm healthy, and I know it instinctually when to stop, and I'm not stopping there. And so every time I betray myself, so not only do I feel bad about myself for doing that, but I also feel bad physically. I eat beyond, I'm too full, or my head feels weird because of too much sugar. And that's something that's run me my entire life, and I want to break past that.
Healing through foods. How are we going to go about this process? There are so many options just in food, different diets, and in a day where even something as benign as kale, somebody will tell you that it can kill you. It's confusing. And we realize this is a multi-dimensional process, so we are going to be doing some biohacking and getting community resources such as a chef and a health coach, a nutritionist, and also sharing in community what's working for us, what isn't, and all the online resources, plus our own sensitivity and intuition with our own bodies and our own being. All these things coming together. Let's see how it goes. Hey, another aspect of the Rags to Riches Radical Health journey is doing it in community. And this is the guinea pig group. You get to watch and see. Do we do better when we're doing it in community? My guess is yes. And we want to be able to learn how to cook these foods, and we want to share meals together, share our trials, share our celebrations, and support each other. And hopefully that is going to make this journey a whole lot easier, and we'll be a lot more successful. We invite you to follow us on this journey to radical health as we heal our guts and we make big changes in what we eat, which actually impacts every aspect of our lives. And you're going to get to see us go from what we're struggling with health-wise to vibrant and healthy, awake with a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of energy, and sleeping really well. Right?
Sounds good.
We hope that you enjoy the experience of witnessing us pushing back the world and taking our health and well-being into our own hands.
So be sure to subscribe so you can stay tuned when we post new videos, and we appreciate you coming along with us. Here's to greater health.